Deep in the Florida Everglades lies a forgotten relic of the Cold War, the Aerojet Dade Rocket Facility. For over 50 years, it has sat abandoned, wrapped in Cold War secrecy, a site of violence, alleged rituals, and one haunting mystery: the location of the last remaining rocket from a bygone era. Why was this place abandoned, and can we find that rocket today? My name is Niles Wolfgang Miller, and this is the Wild Wolfgang. All right, Paulina, what are we expecting to see today?
So really excited, also really nervous because this is the Aerojet Abandoned Missile Facility, known for a couple things. Cold War era rocket testing site, but ever since then it's been abandoned and there's been some murders on this 7-mile stretch of road. So we'll see what we find up ahead, but yeah, some crazy has gone down here.
With nerves and excitement coursing through us, we set out on our 7-mile ride to the supposed location of the rocket. But along the way, we came across a few surprises we did not expect to see.
Oh, let's check this out. We don't know what this is specifically, but there's barbed wire. Is it to keep people on the other side out? Regardless, it's still kind of unnerving. I don't know. Yeah, look, it's like, that looks like it used to be a guard fence, and then, oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
After doing my research, I found out that this was the Southern Glades Youth Camp, an abandoned juvenile justice facility with very little information to its past. The only trace I could find was a single 2004 article hinting at abuse, and beyond that, silence. Now that we're on this nice little biking stretch heading over towards the Aerojet Dade Rocket Facility, figured it might be a good time sort of just to go a little bit of history on it. They purchased about 25,000 acres back in the early 60s, and their goal in doing so was to develop solid fuel rockets. Back then, during the space race era, Cold War, NASA and the Russians were trying to get to the moon, obviously. Companies like Aerojet were trying to develop the rockets that would get them up to the moon and up into space. But basically what happened is they put all their resources into developing solid fuel rockets, and eventually NASA ends up going with liquid fuel as that's what works the best. And really their company just became obsolete. And they have all these different buildings, silos, resources out here that just ended up abandoned over time.
Damn. Can you imagine like being the one to find him? That's crazy.
I mean, like, we're out here having fun right now, obviously checking stuff out, but we always gotta be aware, doing Urbex especially and being in these kind of environments, like, to be safe, like there is always an inherent danger in kind of coming out here. So if you are gonna get into this kind of stuff, make sure you're aware of your surroundings, do research ahead of time. Try to go out during the day when it's a little bit safer, especially in spots like this when people aren't gonna be around. And I mean, this is, I don't even know what to say right now. It kind of adds a lot of weight to the situation.
It's wild. It's definitely a sobering thing to see.
Rest in peace, Jesus.
Rest in peace.
About 4 miles into our ride, we had finally reached the first set of buildings. Each step echoed like a warning, and I had no idea what I was about to uncover when I stepped inside.
Whoa.
How's it feel walking through here right now?
Yeah, pretty unnerving.
So many old wires out here. So I'm guessing these were kind of just standard offices. Like,
yeah.
Doesn't look like there was any building in these facilities here going on of rockets. We're not engineers, so it's hard to tell for sure, but the graffiti in here is awesome. You can tell a lot of people have been through since the space closed down. Very spooky, definitely. If we're here at night, this is horror movie vibes written all over it. Walking through these ruins was equal parts awe and unease, but as I kept going forward, the horror movie vibe faded and instead was replaced by wonder. As I saw how street art and nature had reclaimed this lost relic. Hello. Before heading to the rocket itself, I wanted to get a bird's eye view of the facility, and luckily, I knew just the guy for the job.
Niles told me there wasn't enough content to make this video, so he's making me do really dangerous things to amuse the Wild Wolfgang fandom. So that's what this is.
Yep. Climb, Duchess. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is quite the view.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look around, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Check that out. Hello, wasp. I don't like you. Okay. You know, this really is just swampland. So yeah, that's the trail we came from, and it just keeps going all the way out there. And I think we came from over there, and that's the end goal.
While Paulino's out exploring in parts unknown, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys inside this building that he is on top. He's getting footage above, I'm getting the content below. Whoa. Nice bit of echo in here. Hello. If you're not already, please subscribe.
I've always really loved just climbing up dangerous things. Always been fun to just go around, explore. Maybe we can ninja this. What do we think? What are we thinking, guys? Stable tree? Not so stable. Let's just monkey it.
All right, how was your journey?
It's rather sketchy. You know, I can't lie. It's in pretty good shape, but there's still something remotely scary about going down a, you know, 70, 60-year-old building, and, you know, just having the remote thought that the ceiling might cave.
I can't imagine what you think would be sketchy about this. Like,
there we go.
as we set out on the final leg of our 7-mile journey, the Florida heat had left us completely exhausted, but we kept on pushing as we knew we were close. The one problem? Could we actually see the rocket for ourselves?
So the problem is supposedly they filled in where the rocket was. You used to be able to like get really good pictures of it and even just go right up next to it. But my theory, at least, is because, you know, it's kind of hard to find online, but that area over there where all the cement slabs are kind of filled on top of something, I think below that is where the rocket actually is. But yeah, it's been a trek. We're swamped, we're exhausted, but it's been so much fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go in and crawl in, see if we can see the rocket.
All right, Godspeed, amigo. Vaya con Dios.
Holy Nows.
You see it?
Holy I think we gotta move this slab.
You want to hold your backpack?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, punch it.
This is only mildly terrifying. So, it's like it's been, this has been bolted over. But let's see if we can, do you have any other ones of these?
No.
Do you want to try putting like a long exposure on your camera and seeing what we can capture with a wide lens?
I could try. It's really hard to see down here through the camera when we're up high. I'm gonna put the lens right up to the grate with the lens cap touching over here, so we can try to get everything in focus. And, oh yeah. Damn, dude, I think we got it. Bro. Whoa, that looks so good. Holy crap. This is it. Oh my God, this is actually a really, really good shot. You can literally see right at the bottom on there. You can see the curve of the rocket. You can see some of the graffiti too from back in the day when it was more easily accessible and people actually graffitied it. That was one heck of a journey, but we actually made it. We found the rocket spot, man, and we did it. We found the hole through the grate. What we ended up doing was we took the A1 with the 35mm lens here, brought it all the way down to an f1.4, dropped the shutter down to 3-second shutter. This is crazy, third shutter. Insane to actually be able to get this, and I can't believe we found it, dude. We actually found this rocket, that's crazy. Wow, this is nuts.
No, the payoff was so worth it. It was definitely a trek, but that was a lot of fun. This is definitely a crazy part of South Florida history, and it's wild to, you know, like see a Cold War relic, you know, in person. It's crazy, but I'm happy to be here. Happy you guys could come along for it. But yeah, we'll run some stuff up in the future.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for us here on the Wild Wolfgang. If you're not already, please subscribe at the Wild Wolfgang and follow me on Instagram and TikTok under the same handle, the Wild Wolfgang. and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Stay locked in.
Wow.